Hey y'all, this is Alli Kerr from the Pink Physique. I'm here interviewing Miss Rachel Cosgrove, the one and only. She is the best-selling author of The Female Body Breakthrough and the author of Drop Two Sizes, which we're going to be talking about in this interview. She's also the co-owner of Results Fitness in Southern California. She is a consultant for Fortune 500 companies like Nike and Gatorade, and a contributor to the New York Times bestseller, The Big Book of Exercises. She's a columnist for Women's Health, and she is a contributor to the women's health book called Look Better Naked. So we're going to do a little interview with her to talk about Drop Two Sizes and a little bit about her personal fitness. She's done it all from powerlifting to being a triathlete to now doing Spartan races. And we're going to talk about the program that we're offering at the Pink Physique where you can drop two sizes. So here we go. We're getting into the interview. Check it out.
I'm training I qualified for the World Championships for Spartan. And so, so it's pretty exciting. And so that's what I'm training for. Last year I kind of, being in my 40s, I needed a goal to work towards. And I was just realizing that I was becoming a statistic with, each year as I was getting older, I was putting on that, 3 to 5 pounds. And it was like, I'm actually starting to become, what I help everyone else not to become. And so, realized I needed to get, a goal. Cause for me, that's really what works for me, is to have a goal in mind that I'm training for, something specific. And so I started working out to compete in Spartan races. And so it's been a lot of fun, and yeah, I seem to be pretty good at it, which is even more fun. And so, just really tying in the strength aspect with the endurance aspect. And it's really cool to see how many 40 to 49-year-old women are out there really pushing themselves. And, it's awesome. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm competing in about 5 weeks at the World Championships in Tahoe. And so that's what I'm training for right now.
I asked Rachel what inspired her to write the book Drop Two Sizes.
Absolutely. Yeah. This book is purely based off of our clients in our gym. So, I really wanted to help shift the focus for our clients to go from looking at the scale as their main source of, whether or not their body was changing. And really this was an aha when I had one of our clients, and she was with her daughter. And they both, they were training, they were both looking great. And I was noticing how their bodies were changing, and they were both feeling really good. And, then I was asking them how things were going, and the mom was actually really discouraged because her weight on the scale hadn't changed as much as she wanted it to. Even though her body was changing, the weight on the scale hadn't changed. And her daughter's weight actually had gone down. And so as we started talking, I realized that the mom had done multiple crash diets throughout her lifetime. So before she came into Results Fitness, she had, crash dieted, which a lot of, us have done once or twice. And so, I started thinking about it and thinking, the more that you've dieted throughout your lifetime, the less that scale is going to be a good indicator for you. And I think that's the hardest thing, is that everybody who has done, diets throughout their lifetime tend to be more focused on the scale. So it's this dilemma of, people that come into the gym, into the Pink Physique and ready to lose weight and really focus on that scale. Maybe they've done multiple diets. And so I really started to ask as they joined our gym, ask them about, how many diets have they done in their lifetime. And so I realized I really needed to find a strategy to help shift the focus from the scale as their main source of measurement to something different, because part of our strategy is to build a lot of that muscle back that maybe they've lost during some of the diets they've done over their lifetime. And so that will get their metabolism back to normal, to restore their metabolism. And so it's just been a real breakthrough thing for a lot of our clients to not look at a scale for a period of time, bring in a pair of clothing, jeans, whatever you might bring in, and really, find out, really trust the process. I mean, that's the number one thing. Those of you, as you join into this, the Drop Two Sizes challenge with the Pink Physique, you want to make sure that you trust the process. And as much as you might want to get on the scale or might want to, do your own thing, follow the plan, follow exactly the plan, because it works. And that's really what, so over and over again, we started running this challenge. It's 8-week challenge, drop 2 sizes. Don't look at a scale. And so because your mindset is in a different place, you're not focused on the number on the scale. Instead, you're focused on getting stronger, improving your fitness, fueling your body, feeling good, your body transforms, your mind transforms. And when you get to the end of that 8 weeks, you realize that that scale is really not a good indicator, and it's something that can really be detrimental to your success. And so it's really been a game changer for a lot of our clients. And it was exciting when I did get the book deal to share this concept through Women's Health Magazine. And so I wrote it, as part of Women's Health Magazine, and that book came out, and it really to help, more women to really start to think differently about how to change your body. And so I'm excited that you guys are going to be running this challenge at the Pink Physique.
Listen up, ladies. This is one of my favorite parts of the interview, where Rachel breaks down the difference between scale weight and size and some of the myths and beliefs that we have.
Yeah, the cool part about this, like I mentioned, it is a game changer for everyone who does it. And for a lot of people, this can be the catalyst to realize that you can accomplish your goals. So if you've been maybe even stuck in a rut, you've been trying to lose weight, things haven't quite clicked, this is going to be the answer to really get you over that hump to then accomplish more and more. And so what we've seen is a lot of people do the Drop 2 Sizes program, and they all drop 2 sizes, which is why it's called Drop 2 Sizes, which is pretty cool. And that's when I'm saying drop 2 sizes, I'm talking about going from like a 12 to an 8, or from a 16 to a 12. Okay. So like 2 full sizes. So if you bring in a size 16 pair of jeans and you follow everything that's given to you, and you do it as consistently throughout the 8 weeks, you'll see yourself drop from a 16 to a 14, right? Or yeah. So you'll drop 2 sizes, okay, to a 12 actually. So that's where it's really, but here's the crazy part, is that over and over again. So I think we're on our 11th Drop 2 Sizes challenge and that's just at Results Fitness, let alone all of the gyms that have run them live around the world. What we see on average, so women who do the Drop 2 Sizes challenge, they absolutely drop the 2 sizes. But when we do look at the scale, and we do like beforehand and after just check in to see, on average, they've lost 2 whole sizes. So they've gone from like a 12 to an 8. But the scale will only go down on average 4 pounds.
Yeah.
And so, so they've gained, right? Because it's usually about 10 pounds of fat to drop 2 sizes. Like it's going to be about 10 pounds of fat. So they've basically, they've dropped their 10 pounds of fat to lose the 2 sizes, but they've also gained 6 pounds of muscle, right? So that's the cool part about this, is that at the end of the 8 weeks, they're 2 sizes smaller, but they're also, they're going to be able to maintain this for the long term because they've added muscle. And so we definitely see on that average. So like, people who, like, we had one lady who was a lifetime Weight Watcher. So she'd done a lot of dieting. She did a lot of endurance, and she was running a lot. And so she's one of the ones that actually, she didn't lose any weight and dropped 2 sizes, because her body literally like gained all this muscle. Like it's like an exciting thing, because she actually got her metabolism back up to normal because she gained like 10 pounds of muscle and dropped 10 pounds of fat. So it's pretty cool stuff. Muscle is a good thing, and we want muscle. I mean, that's what keeps us young. That's what keeps us healthy. That's what keeps us able to do stuff. So, that's a really good part of this challenge, is focusing on that strength and really getting stronger and fit. And really just, I think, you guys are going to see such breakthroughs happening over the 8 weeks. And so that's, the typical result is 2 sizes. But as far as the weight on the scale, that's where you're going to be gaining that muscle and really getting stronger by the end of it, and being able to maintain it for the long term.
This is pure gold. Drum roll. Rachel gives us the top 3 ways to drop 2 sizes, and it is spot on. So check it out.
So number 1, really shifting your priorities to making strength training the priority when it comes to your workouts. And so, I think for a lot of people, they think, oh, I want to lose weight, or I want to drop 2 sizes, I'm going to go start walking or running. And the problem with walking or running is, yes, you do burn some calories during the activity, but you're not going to gain any muscle, and you're not going to increase your metabolism to get a metabolism boost, like an afterburn effect after that workout. And so instead, if you're using strength training as your priority, you're going to be building muscle, which is going to increase your metabolism for the long term. So you're going to be able to eat more and keep it up, right? We're going to be able to maintain. Yay, we like to eat. That's the whole reason we do all of this, right? So we can enjoy food. And so, we're going to be able to eat more. We're going to be able to also get what we call is like an afterburn effect. So when you do that type of exercise, the type of exercise that's as part of the Drop Two Sizes program, you're going to get a boost in your metabolism, a short-term, really high boost that you'll burn more calories that next 24 to 48 hours. So you don't get that when you go out for a walk or a run. So that's part of, with these workouts, you're going to get that extra benefit. And you will also burn calories during the workout. So like where that kind of a workout, you get one little piece, right? We're getting 3 pieces, all with a different type of workout. So just alone by shifting your priorities from steady state cardio or going for a walk or a run to strength training as your absolute number one priority, you're going to see a huge difference in the way your body looks and feels. So that's number one.
Okay, ladies, did y'all hear that? The number one priority in your training and your workout should be strength training. And this is not the thing I see most women doing. So this is a game changer if you want to get results.
Number 2, fuel your body to be fabulous. This was actually in one of my first book. You have to fuel your body. Like that's, I think most people when they want to lose weight or they want to drop 2 sizes, first thing they do is start eating less. And so they're eating less and they're starting to exercise more. And now their body is going to start to revolt on them because they're not getting enough fuel. And so you have to fuel your metabolism. You have to fuel your muscles so that you can go ahead and get that boost and you can really start to, see the changes in your body. So fuel your body. You got to feed your body to keep that metabolism. It's like a fire, like if you're throwing a log on a fire. So, if you're not throwing any logs on the fire is going to go out. And that's what happens to your metabolism is your metabolism will go out if we're not fueling that fire. So we want to make sure we're throwing logs on the fire throughout this process.
Number 2, fuel your body to be fabulous. We have to fuel our bodies. If we have to put gas in the car, if we want the car to drive, we can't be fit without proper food. So no more detoxes and fast and starvation diets and cutting out macronutrients. We have to eat to be fit.
And then the third one I would say is mindset. As you're trusting the process, also just listen to the things you say to yourself. Keep a positive mindset. That's part of this whole program is really tapping into an accountability program, tapping into a group that you're going to be seeing face to face, for these meetings and workouts and really keeping each other accountable to, not only your nutrition and your workouts, but also keeping a positive mindset. Because if you don't have a positive mindset and if you start getting negative or you start getting, down on yourself or, like even just saying negative things about yourself, your mind and body are very closely connected. And so everything you start to think or say to yourself, your body's listening. And so don't say anything that's negative to yourself because that's just going to show up right in our results. And so we want to make sure we keep a positive mindset. We have positive self-dialogue. And that's that's one of the hardest pieces for a lot of people. I think as they go through the 8 weeks, having coaches like Alli and her team to really make sure that they're keeping that positive mindset and catching you when you do say something like, if you do get caught, saying, oh, I really feel fat today or whatever it might be. Like, no, we don't talk like that. Okay. So shifting that mindset, shifting that language, and really starting to talk positively about your results and positively about your body and where you're going.
Number 3 is mindset. And this is a biggie. So today's the day to start telling ourselves how fabulous we are and that you can accomplish your goals. You've just got to get started and get to work, changing your mind and changing your body.
Yeah, well, I can't wait to hear the success stories. Yeah, I want to hear all the success stories. That's why I do what I do. So definitely want to see all the results and hear about, how everyone's lives have been changed. So I'm really excited for you guys to get your group started, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to hear about it.
Check it out. We are getting our group started. We're going to be doing a Drop 2 Sizes 8-week program at the Pink Physique, a live program. So you'll have coaches. You'll have us guiding you through, taking you through every step of the program. We're actually doing a kickoff. It's a free kickoff open to all ladies in Middle Georgia on Thursday, September the 6th. And we're actually going to talk more about how to drop 2 sizes and give you the how-to. And then we'll also have information for those that are interested in the 8-week program at that event.
No, I just think overall, I think, the main thing that I said was to trust the process. If there's any of you that are like, I don't know if I should do this, maybe not, do it. Like, go for it. What can you lose, right? Like, two sizes. So jump in. You'll learn something about yourself. You'll learn something about, you're definitely going to learn from the process. Every time you do something like this, you grow as a person and, really find out more about yourself and, how to have success for yourself in not just weight loss, but also with your mindset, with exercise, with everything that you do. So, definitely you want to think about if you're thinking about it, and if you're, listening to this, obviously you are, hopefully we've inspired you to take action, but definitely don't lose this opportunity to join into this program and take advantage of it and enjoy it. I can't wait to hear all of the awesome results and breakthroughs that you guys have.
And we actually have it posted on our website at thepinkphysique.com. There's a drop 2 sizes page, and you can go on there and find information. You can also fill out our interest form if you want to be in this program. We are going to have a limited number of ladies. We're only going to be able to take a few so that we can make sure that we give them the attention and the experience that they need to get the best results. For the ladies that do get a spot in our program, you will be getting a copy of Rachel's book, Drop 2 Sizes. If you're not in the Middle Georgia area and you wouldn't be able to participate in the live program, which I would highly recommend, if you cannot though, I'll have a link below on how to get Rachel's book that talks about how to drop 2 sizes. And for those that are doing our program, you're also going to get her nutrition guide, mindset journal, and a lot of other fun stuff. So we will see you on Thursday, September the 6th for the kickoff, and then the program will actually start September the 10th.